A new book celebrating the stories of 6 authors is hitting shelves. A Gathering of Voices is an anthology covering many stories about the human experience. One of the authors that we are honored to have today is Dr. Otto Stallworth, Jr., and he joins us this morning. Hello, Doctor. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. First of
Good, good.
all, you grew up in Birmingham, Alabama. You've written,
Yes,
3 books yourself?
yes,
And
and I'm
you
working on a fourth.
Oh, and you're working on a fourth. And you have 9 stories in this book in particular. Obviously, it's easy
Yes,
for you to write.
yes, I discovered it was very easy. In fact, the first book we wrote was the memoir, and by the time I got to age 40, I had written 1,000 pages.
Wow.
So I had to stop. And of course, they edited it down to about 300 pages, which was the final book had about 278 pages. The first book, the memoir. So yeah, I just discovered that well, it's easier writing a memoir because you're coming from memory.
Right.
And the story that I'm writing now is a fictional story, and so it's a different kind of thing, and I've had to put a lot more time into studying the process and learning to write because you invent the world that you create a world. You create the characters, you create the setting, and you create everything. So it's a little different. Whereas a memoir comes from memory and you're writing about actual events and trying to remember what actually
Yeah.
happened.
Let's talk a little bit about your memoir and also the fact that you spent some time in Chicago. Were you practicing here?
No, I was in medical school and I got to Chicago and I visited Chicago with a classmate of mine who was from Chicago, and the there was a job available. The biggest criteria was you had to be 21, and I was 21, and I got a job driving a bus
Wow.
out of
CTA.
yeah. And pardon?
The CTA?
CTA, yes, yes, Chicago Transit Authority, exactly, yes.
So, about your memoir, I'm sure your memories have helped you to write and also helped you to bring a Gathering Voices alive, your 9 stories in there alive,
Yeah.
because you grew up, like I said, in Birmingham, Alabama. Probably wasn't so easy for a black man back then, you're young, I should say, back then to go into the medical field. And I'm sure that was tough for you, huh?
Yes, it was. It was tough. But they said that Birmingham was the most segregated city in the United States at the time. Martin Luther King said that. So in the world that I grew up in, I never saw a white person
Okay.
until I was around maybe 10, 11, or 12 when I started riding a bus. Prior to that, I never saw. It was a total black world, black teachers, black everything. A supermarket, we didn't have a Ralph's or A&P market, so you went to a black-owned market, black-owned everything. So in a way, it was easier because you got a lot of support from teachers and other parents and whatnot who were constantly asking you, "What do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to be when you grow up?" So you have to have an answer.
Yeah.
And at 6 years old, I started saying I wanted to be a doctor.
And you did it. Let's talk about
Yes.
Gathering of Voices. You talk about Emmett Till in your book. You talk about death for the first time. You talk about the Birmingham church bombing. And then you also talk about Passing for White. The Passing for White piqued my interest. What's that about?
Well, I was in Chicago. This was after I finished medical school. I started medical practice in Los Angeles, and I was in San Francisco for a medical meeting. And I was at a restaurant, and I saw an old classmate of mine walk in a suit and tie with two other gentlemen, white gentlemen. And when I went to speak to him, he got he was very hesitant. Anyway, he pulled me to the side and he said, "I'll meet you for dinner later." And that's when he informed me that he was there passing for white. He had a white wife, had 2 children, and we grew up in the same neighborhood in Birmingham. And so it was quite shocking. So the stories about that encounter and what was said and how we related and whatnot.
A lot of
Yes.
people have a lot of experiences in their life, black, white, or otherwise, but they don't put pen to paper. Why put
Yeah.
pen to paper?
Well, it wasn't my intent. I started out trying to write a screenplay. I did write a screenplay, which I will now convert into the first murder novel, murder mystery. But I was invited by Denise Nicholas, who I had had her see my screenplay, and she was impressed enough by the screenplay, I guess, to invite me to be part of a workshop. And the workshop, there were 5 other members. The workshop was working on a memoir. So that's how I ended up writing the memoir.
Yeah, that's
And it
fabulous.
turned out to be a very good experience.
Well, yeah, obviously, and you're still doing. I know Denise Nicholas, remember her
Yeah.
from Room 222, is still.
Yeah.
She also contributed to the book. I have to tell you, Dr. Stallworth, it's very interesting to speak with you. You are very prolific, and I wish you the best.
Yes.
Thank
Well,
you.
thank you. Mhm.
You can find more on the book at Gathering of Voices at longwoodwritersworkshop.com.